What is up, everybody? My name is Jay, and this is another auto chess video. Let's get into it. So, as you may have seen from the title already, this was another Hunters game. Yeah. I really wasn't trying to play Hunters, but when the game is throwing you Hunters, you just gotta play it. I will take the easy dub, unless, of course, a lot of people went Hunters. But anyway. So as I mentioned before, I think Dwarf Sniper and Shadow Crawler are two of the strongest units in the game right now. So essentially, making a comp around that is gonna guarantee yourself a pretty good team. So essentially, a top three even, or maybe even win it if you're lucky. Um, So anyway, as you see here, we already have a two-star Wind Ranger. We do have a frantic mask on our shop if we want it. Even though it does have a mana item, putting a frantic mask on her this early and making a comp around her can get us on a win streak if possible. So that's our plan right now. So since we've already gotten a two-star egersis ranger, if no one else is going hunters, we are looking at a hunters game like this early. It's crazy, I know, but that's our plan for right now. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you had a pretty easy week, like wherever you're working. So like as I mentioned before, we're gonna buy those frantic mask. So my plan was to buy the frantic mask, even though the mana item is on that shop. We if there was another mana item in the three choices that we had, I might not have made the frantic mask. But because of the fact that there was only one mana item in the shop and we weren't close to getting a refresher, that's why I decided to make the frantic mask and put that onto our egersis ranger, and just make her the solo carry for now. And we're gonna buy the shadow crawler just in case if we want to transition to assassins, because you may not get any hunters after this one. But this guy is playing, I don't know what he's playing. It was a pretty weak team, but yeah, we shouldn't be having any problems. We won against the other guy as well. I'm gonna buy the Heaven Bomber because that's all we could afford, and we hit a 2-star God of War. That's really good as well. So we're gonna buy the Red Axe Chief that's in the shop, and we have ourselves a Warrior. It does have God synergy, but it doesn't really matter because none of these units are gonna benefit as much. I mean, maybe the Abyssal Guard if he's a 2-star, but it's a 1-star. It'll help the God of War, I suppose. But anyway, our sole plan right now is just to protect the Egersis Ranger, but our warriors decide to just abandon her. But if that Soulbreaker had altered the Egersis Ranger, we could have lost. But I don't think so, because I don't think he had any 2-stars. So we're gonna buy the Hell Knight just in case we want to go Knight. So we have a lot of options open. As you see here, I'm buying the assassins as I see them. I'm also buying the Hell Knight and like we getting the Frost Knight here. But if we find another Light Blade Knight, for example, maybe we can think about going Hunters. But I don't want anything in the shop. Maybe if we win, I might sell the whatchamacallit, the Taboo Witcher and get the Bunny Archer. But we don't want anything else in the shop. Like Feathered Hunters, it's too early to like decide to transition into that. Like our sole idea right now is just to protect the Egersis Ranger, like make her the solo carry, and we're just gonna play a comp around that to guarantee ourselves on a win streak or try to get on one. This guy, yeah, we won against this guy as well. Okay, so I decide not to do that. I decide to just buy the unicorn. That's also fine. Because like if we want the hunter synergy, maybe we could buy that. And but bunny archer as a solo unit, she's not really that strong. So yeah, we gonna buy the abyssal crawler as well. So we could go assassins right now if we want to. But like I said, like we will need to lose the warrior bonus. We will need to take out the egersis ranger as well. So it's just not the strongest team that we can run right now. So okay, this guy has a 2-star soul breaker. Okay, we could potentially lose this one. Let's see, yeah. Okay, never mind. I think the Hell Knight has to stun him and then we can win. Oh no, he decides not to do that. But okay. That's a smart God of War right there. If he had altered the Hell Knight, we would have lost that. But it's a good thing he turned around and smacked that Soul Breaker. So yeah, we got a little bit lucky there. So we have an Evil Knight in the shop. And we also want to get to 10 gold as well. So we're gonna buy the Evil Knight and put him in. We get the egersis synergy, boosting the egersis ranger. And we do lose the guard bonus here, but it's not like, I mean, the God of War, yes, the God of War um, could gain an advantage over that, but I think frantic mask egersis ranger, we want to play around that. And like having an egersis against the knights like this guy, it's gonna help as well. So do I sell anything to get to 10 gold? I do. Okay, so we're just gonna sell the unicorns and the taboo witchers. And I don't want to sell the assassins because like this guy is storing hunters in his bench as well. So we could potentially transition into assassins if we find like a 2-star shadow crawler or something. So we do have a werewolf in the shop and I do want that. So we're gonna level up and then put him in. So we're gonna take out the red axe chief and put in the the Lord of Sand in to get the beast energy. So now we have the egersis synergy, which is gonna help the egersis ranger, and we have the beast synergy that's gonna help the helper as well, and we have the tankiness from our front line, which is just solely protect our egersis ranger. That's our mission, saving private egersis ranger. That's our mission right now. So we got lucky with our matchup. We went up against the guy who's, to be honest, open forwarding. So we guarantee ourselves a win streak heading into creep round. We do have another werewolf. We do have another water spirit. So we want both of those. So I'd really like to get to 20 gold here, but I don't think we can unless I get super greedy and like sell the assassins in our bench. But we want to keep the options open, like I said before, because since we've gotten the Egersis Ranger, we haven't gotten any other hunters. And like we do have a bunny archer in the shop, we are gonna buy that because we can't get to 20 gold. But yeah, we haven't gotten like a dwarf sniper or even wind ranger would be nice, but we haven't gotten any of those. So that's why we want to keep the options of going assassins open. But it is hurting our economy, so we will need to make a decision sooner what comp we're going to play. So yeah, I should be making a decision. My thought process is that, and there we go. We find a pair of dwarf snipers. So I check the lobby to see if there are any if there are any hunters. And there's a guy who was going assassins. No wonder we weren't finding any assassins. So I sell all the assassins that is sitting in my bench, and we're gonna buy the dwarf sniper, and I'm gonna buy the pair of abyssal crawler as well. So looking at the items, we didn't get any mana item from round 10, which kind of sucks because if we want to play Marine Synergy, we will need the Siren, and we don't have any mana item for her just yet. So we did have a choice of getting a mana item in the earlier rounds, but we decided to buy the I think we bought the Wooden Club or Vampire Mask, whichever. So we decided to buy those instead and make the Frantic Mask. So if we hadn't done that, if we had bought the mana items, we might not be in the position we are right now, where we are on a win streak. We have a lot of gold. So even if we lose our wins, like, our team is not that strong, right? Like, we have, I mean, sure, we have a 2-star God of War and we have a 2-star egersis Ranger, but we just played around the egersis Ranger, and that guaranteed ourselves a win. So if I hadn't made that Frantic Mask, who knows, maybe we might not have went on a win streak. So yeah, like, you sometimes want to save your items to make a better choice, but sometimes you need to choose the items that can guarantee you on a win streak. So yeah, so this guy, he looks pretty strong, and he did win against us. Okay, we're gonna decide to level up and put in the Dwarf Sniper, probably, or another Werewolf. Even that's good. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna go with the... you always want to play... Okay, so I decided to lose the Warrior bonus and just go with the Hunter Synergy. I'm not too sure about that. I think I would have liked to have the tankiness. This guy has a 2-star Lightblade Knight, but I think we shouldn't have any problems. So could we get to 30 gold? Yeah, we should be. Like, I don't want to buy the Bunny Archer because she's not staying in our comp, and even a 2-star of that is not gonna make that big of a difference. And I think this Absolute Crawler is gonna solo everything, unless we get... No, we don't have Human Silence just yet. So yeah, I think she's gonna solo, especially one with a mana item. So yeah. So yeah, we've gotten lucky with our matchups a little bit this time in this game. Like, we went against 2 people who were open fording, so that guaranteed ourselves on a longer win streak, and we didn't no, we didn't play against the stronger teams that might have led us to lose our win streak earlier. So we're gonna roll a little bit here to see if I can find the 2-star Dwarf Sniper, which will guarantee myself on a win streak. But we didn't find him, and we went up against the Assassin's guy, and I think we're gonna lose here. Yeah, he has 2-star Abyssal Crawlers. That's really strong. And it kind of sucks that we lose our win streak going into a creep round, but I think he lasted far longer than we could expect with a team like this. So that's what I said. Like, sometimes you gotta make the items that can guarantee yourself on a win streak. Because right now it kind of sucks that we did roll like 10 gold to see if we can hit any of our pairs, but we ended up not doing that. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but anyway, we're gonna sell the lot of sand, because we only kept the beast energy in just to boost the damage option a little bit more, but now that our win streak is gone, we want the econ, so we're gonna sell that to get to 40 gold. And yeah, it does jump on our Dwarf Sniper, but I think a good wind range roll is gonna clean up everything. Yeah, that's the all that we wanted to see. And yeah, and it also sucks that the other guy who was on a win streak with us is keeping his win streak, going into round 16, which is really good for him. And I think he's going goblin mechs with assassins, so he is in a pretty strong position to come top 3 or top 2 even. So I would like to have that Wind Ranger, because even if we do end up selling him, like a 2-star of Wind Ranger is guarantee ourselves on another mini win streak. But yeah, we don't have any space in our bench, so we can't really afford him right now. And I don't want to roll either, but if I had one here, I might have sold the Whisper Seer and bought him instead, but I'm not too sure if we win here. I think, okay, we do, looks like. And is he gonna lose his win streak? No. Damn. So we were up against a number 1 guy, and we beat him convincingly in our board, but he won convincingly on his board, so I don't know what happened there. But anyway, we find a 2-star werewolf that is really strong. So we're just gonna put in levels now, because our team is like, we could roll for the 2-star dwarf sniper, but it's better to just put in another unit, because like our team is strong enough to win against most players in the lobby. So the wisest thing that we can do is just level up, and then, because we still need Siren, which is gonna help against this guy. And I think he has 6 mages in already. Yeah, he has full 6 mages and 3 dragons. So we really want that marine synergy in. So we need like Razor Claw, and like we need a lot of 4-cost units, and we will have a much better chance of finding them at level 8. Like we also need to have like Pirate Captain, which is gonna be good as well. So I just rolled once there to see if I can hit my sniper, and we did. So now, yeah, we're not gonna roll. We're not even gonna bother rolling from now on. We're just gonna put into levels. So yeah, that's our plan for right now. And now we are like, I would like to have the frantic mask off of the egersis ranger to put that onto our dwarf sniper, because I don't think our sniper has any damage items on him. Like I think he has a fish fork, but yeah, like putting a frantic mask on him now would be pretty strong as well. But I think we'll be fine for now. Like if need be, we can just sell the egersis ranger and then put the get the frantic mask off of her and then put that onto our sniper if need be. But we don't have to do anything like that for now. So I could just level up here and then put in like some unit. That's why I checked if I was on a win streak, and I am. Like a +1 win streak is nice and all. But if I decide not to level up here, like the next round is gonna be the creep round, so we're not gonna level up there either. But going to round 21, we'll automatically level up to 8, and we'll have a ton of gold to roll. So that's why I decided not to level up here, because if I wanted to roll here, like if I had put in the levels here, I would have had to roll a little bit to put in another stronger unit, because like looking at our bench, okay, there's all the egersis ranger. That's why we weren't getting anything. This guy is going feathered hunters, but he has egersis ranger on the board. But anyway, what I was saying is that what were we talking about? Yeah, so we would have had to roll below 50 gold to find some kind of unit to put in, but since we weren't on a huge win streak, that's why I decided to be greedy and just save the gold, so that we will have a lot of gold to roll for our stuff. And let's see if we can get any mana item in this shop, because we really like to have one, but nope. Okay, we just get a bunch of random items that doesn't really help. Get a sword reaper, that's nice. We're gonna take out the evil knight to put him in, and we find the siren as well, that's also really nice. And we okay, we are really close to getting a 2-star siren, but we don't have any mana item to put on her, sadly, so that kind of sucks. But we still gonna oh okay. Yeah, I just forgot to put in another unit there. um I forgot that we leveled up there, and I think we're gonna lose here. Yeah, he has a 2-star sniper, and the bunny archer all the way from across board snipes our sniper. Yeah, we could have won if we had put in another unit, but kind of sucks. But anyway, we're gonna roll. So I bought the storm shaman. Okay, wow. Now we're just gonna take out the storm shaman. Like, I want to put the storm shaman in. Like, potentially if he gets his ult off, it might help. But putting, like, having two-star Dwarf sniper is a lot better than putting a storm shaman with no mana items and hoping that he ults. So we are up against the assassin's guy, and let's see how we do against him. And his venom just eats at our egersis ranger, but is the abyssal crawler gonna solo us again? Let's see. I think she might. Oh lord, I think she might. Guys, what? He has a refresher on her? Wow, that's a severe misuse of items if I've seen one. Like, as having a single mana item on her is good, but a refresher on her is just wasteful. But it's good for us though, like we will take those. Anyway, I just rolled there to see if I can find something to put in. Like, we still need our pirate captain, and we're pretty close to finding a dwarf sniper as well. That will be pretty nice. And we also one sword reaper away from 2-star, one siren away from 2-star. So we're really close to getting a huge power spike. But I think we're gonna lose. No, never mind. I don't know what this guy is playing. He has a flaming wizard in there for whatever reason. But anyway, we're gonna roll a little bit going to round 24, because we really want to clear our bench. So we really want to hit something. And we find a dark spirit, and we just gonna keep rolling here. Like, I will even roll down to, oh, and look at that juicy roll. 3-star Joe sniper, round 24. That's right. And we also high rolled a dark spirit level 8 as well, and we will take that any day. And look at that, I just rolled once more, and oh my god. Okay. That is some luck, I'll tell you that, because I yeah, sometimes these things just happen. Sometimes you just get lucky with what you're looking for. Like, we found let's analyze what are all the stuff that we got. We found a 3-star Dwarf sniper, we found a 2-star siren, and we found something else that I don't do, and we also found a dark spirit all in one round. Talk about, like, they call it streamer luck whenever people get stuff like this in Twitch. What do you call this? YouTuber luck? I don't know. But now we will take those. But that's a really sad dwarf sniper, by the way, with no frantic mask, no good item on him. So um, I could potentially sell my egersis ranger and put the frantic mask on him, but we are keeping the options open from, because we have the fish fork on him, so we could get the whatchamacallit, the mjollnir on him, but we will need to get the rune hammer, and then what's the other unit, the wraith shard, if we want that. And we find the rune hammer, that's really nice. So I did buy the broken sword earlier, so we're gonna buy the broken sword in this one. And we are also, so we are one wraith shard away from a mjollnir, and we are one ghost blade away from a dragonborn molester. So that's gonna be a really strong on our sniper. um, so my plan right now is, if we could find a a pirate captain, we're gonna sell that god of war. um, but until then we're just gonna stack our items on him. So yeah. So yeah, like as I mentioned before, we could sell the egersis ranger and get the frantic mask and put that onto a sniper, which is gonna help even more. But I think we're fine for now. I should combine the items, so like I should combine at least a maelstrom. I really don't like the red sword thing. Like when you combine the two broken swords, you get the red sword thing. I really don't like that, because the stats don't add up. Like the two broken swords give you raw 20 damage each, right? So you get raw 40 damage. Whereas if you combine them, you only get a raw damage of 20 and a percentage chance of critting extra. So I think it's just better to not combine it, instead of relying on instead of relying on luck. But this guy is playing some weird build. He has feathered warriors and assassins. So I don't know what his plan is, but we're getting closer to a 3-star god of war as well. So if there are no mages in the lobby, so like if the mage player had died, we can just we can just swap out the what's his name, abyssal guard for pirate captain, and we find the pirate captain. So we put in the devastator, because that's gonna help against the 2 assassins players, and we have a dark spirit as well, that's gonna help against the knights, and we also get the warlock's energy. So we are looking pretty good right now. I won't lie. All we need now is a 3-star egersis ranger, a 3-star god of war, and a 2-star pirate captain. Easy. um, but anyway, yeah, we're looking pretty healthy this game. So the mage guy had died. So once we find our 2-star pirate captain, we're gonna take out the abyssal crawler. Or I just decide to sell him here for the econ and put him in. And we also get the human synergy, which is gonna help against the assassins, like the abyssal crawler guy. If we can, okay, we're up against him now, and he found his 3-star abyssal crawler. Let's see how we do against him now. I think this will show how strong we actually are, but I think we're gonna lose still, because we need some kind of, like, our front line is a little bit lackluster right now, but we're very close. We're very close to becoming really strong. Okay, if that guy didn't have a refresher on that and put that onto his razor claw or someone else, I think he would have been in a much better position. But anyway, we found our mjollnir. We could make the barbaric cuirass, but considering that there are a lot of assassins, there are 2 assassins, I think the mjollnir is much better. But if there were like knight players or warrior players, I might have made the barbaric cuirass instead. But because of the fact there are at least and we're okay, never mind. There are only assassin players now. There are no one else remaining. The bottom 2 are the other assassin players. So we have the devastator, and we are 1 egg or 1 devastator away from a 2-star of that. So we're just gonna roll a little bit here to see if we can hit something, because like, yeah, we need like 2-star pirate captain or something. And okay, we found another dark spirit. So we have a lot of, we're so very close to becoming insanely strong. We are 1 god of war away from a 3-star god of war. We are 1 egg away from either of the dark spirit or devastator, but I think egging the devastator is much better because of the fact that there are assassins. So we're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep rolling to see if we can hit something. Okay, we are 1 away from egersis ranger as well, and I might just roll everything down here, and we find the egg, and I'm just gonna egg the devastator. Yep, and now we're gonna stop, and I'm gonna put him back because I want him to ult faster. If I had the mana item, I might put him in the front, but because of the fact that we don't have any mana item, we're gonna put the devastator in the back. And this guy did find his 3-star. Okay, let's see. Is that thing gonna solo us again? The door sniper. Oh, look at that. The door sniper without a frantic mask coming in clutch there, just sniping that abyssal crawler out of there. And we also find a 3-star god of war. There we go. Oh man, yeah, I'm not too sure about these guys now. Okay, so this guy, yeah, I don't know what that build is. It's a warrior assassins. Okay, that's a little bit interesting. And he is level 10, right? If I'm not wrong. And he found his, okay, he's level 9. Never mind then. Does our siren ult go off? It does. That's really nice. And our devastator ults as well. Wait, am I gonna... We could lose here. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose here. Because... Okay, or not. No, we do lose. Okay, that was a 2k crit there. Holy. Okay. So I want to save gold here, and I think I will, because next round is going to be the creep round, and our health is looking pretty healthy. We're sitting at 73 HP, and I'm just going to move the door sniper a little bit up front because I don't want him to die. And we're gonna put the siren all the way in the corner, like, because of the fact that she doesn't have mana item. I want her to take a little bit of damage, but I don't want her to die. So that's why we swapped our positions a little bit there, and our siren does get her ult off, and look at that, it worked wonders this time. But I still, okay, can our door sniper, okay, never mind, he doesn't. We really want the human silence from our werewolf. Let's see if we get it. Oh, come on, wolf. Oh, he does. The wolf does silence him. And I think we can win here. Oh my god, wow. So, whenever there's a 3-star abyssal crawler, you can either put in, like if we hadn't found the 3-star god of war, I might have played the Doom Arbiter over that. Because he will just, most likely, he's gonna ult the abyssal crawler. and but having the human synergy is gonna help as well, like you saw. So yeah, after this round, we could either level up to 10 and put in some other unit, maybe even another devastator if need be. But I think we should roll instead because they are pretty close to dying, right? So we want them to kill them as fast as possible, because if they get all their units that they are looking for, they are in a much better position than us. So that's our plan. We're just gonna see what items we get. Okay, I'm gonna egg the dark spirit if we don't end up finding another one naturally. So I might just roll down. Okay, we're just gonna egg here. So I decided to buy the Red Axe Chief and get the Heart of Tarask, because that's an insanely strong item. Um, and I we brought the God of War to the back, but he kind of trolled by still going up front, but it kind of worked out in the end. Our Dark Spirit does troll us by ulting nothing, but I think we can still win. And we also found the Ghost Blade as well. And okay, there we go. We didn't even get to test it. We had a Dragonborn Malista and a Mjolnir on a Dwarf Sniper. So yeah, um, this was another Hunter's gameplay. I know. Um, I believe me, I really wasn't trying to go Hunters this game, but when the game is really throwing you Hunters, you just gotta play it, because I mean, if the game tells you take this easy dub, you're gonna take that any day. Um, so we did buy the frantic mask. So okay, let's come back to that topic again. We had a choice of getting a mana item, but we decided to make the frantic mask and put that onto our egersis ranger instead. And we didn't find a single mana item after that, by the way. Um, so if we hadn't put that frantic mask, I really don't think we would have went on that huge win streak that we did, because we were a level ahead of pretty much most of the players in our lobby, which gave us that little bit higher chance to find the units that we were looking for. So yeah, like I think making, like, you can buy some items if it is a really strong item. Like if you're really close to a refresher, I wouldn't. um, if there were two man items in the shop, I would not have made the frantic mask, because I would rather take the refresher for the late game instead of boosting our early game with the frantic mask. um, but we didn't. So that's why I decided to make the frantic mask and put that onto our egersis ranger. And if we were having problems against the assassin players, I would have just sold her. I would have just sold her and bought, like, put that frantic mask on our sniper. But we were winning comfortably against them anyway, and we were like, we had an answer for everything they threw at us. We had a dark spirit. We had a 2-star dark spirit, by the way, and we had a 2-star, um, 2-star whatchamacallit, the devastator. We had a 3-star god of war. We had a siren who can just stone everything. So yeah, we had like every single unit that could counter assassins. Um, so yeah. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss my future in-depth analysis. And until I see you all in the next video, peace out, my dudes.